Hi, I'm Linda from English Learning Mind Map. Today, we will learn about animal ethics. Animal ethics. To weigh interests and mitigate suffering through animal ethics, we must think about our duties to others. Basically, we are looking at the rules for how we should treat animals. Moral status. As a core pillar of animal ethics, moral status helps to attribute value and grant standing to living beings. In simple terms, this is deciding which animals are important enough to protect with laws. Sentience Evaluation. Sentience evaluation is a branch of moral status used to detect feeling and verify awareness in a creature's mind. This means checking if an animal can feel things like happiness or sadness. Nociception Analysis. Through nociception analysis, scientists observe how insects feel stings or react to heat to see if they feel pain. To put it simply, we watch if they move away from things that hurt their bodies. Cognitive benchmarking. Cognitive benchmarking serves as a functional layer of moral status to measure logic and test memory in different species. Essentially, we are trying to find out how smart an animal is compared to us. Self-awareness testing. Within self-awareness testing, a dolphin might recognize self when they look in mirrors at their own reflection. In other words, the animal knows that the face in the glass is their own body. Utilitarian welfare. Utilitarian welfare is a vital branch of animal ethics used to maximize well-being and minimize harm in the world. Simply put, we want to make sure there is as little pain as possible for every creature. Sufficiency Standards. Sufficiency standards are a core part of utilitarian welfare where we ensure comfort and meet needs for animals in our care. This involves making sure they have a soft bed and enough room to move. Biological requirements. By looking at biological requirements, we make sure animals can eat food and drink water whenever they are hungry or thirsty. To put it simply, we are providing the basic things they need to stay alive. Humane Husbandry. Humane husbandry is a functional layer of utilitarian welfare used to improve conditions and handle gently the animals on a farm. In short, we are treating farm animals with kindness instead of being rough. Stress reduction. Through stress reduction, workers help a cow to calm down and stop fear during a veterinary checkup. Effectively, we are making the animal feel peaceful so they don't get scared or hurt. Rights-based abolition. Rights-based abolition is a critical requirement for animal ethics to demand freedom and end exploitation of all species. Effectively, we are saying that animals should not be used by people at all. Property status challenge. A property status challenge is a strategy within rights-based abolition to reject ownership and break chains of the past. This involves arguing that a dog or a cat is a person, not a piece of furniture you own. Legal personhood. By pursuing legal personhood, activists want to go to court and win rights for chimpanzees to live in a sanctuary. To put it simply, they want the law to say that smart animals cannot be kept in cages. Inherent value theory. Inherent value theory is a technical application of rights-based abolition used to respect life and value individuals for who they are. In simple terms, every life matters even if it doesn't help humans. Subject of a life principle. Under the subject of a life principle, we realize that a pig can have history and want things just like a person does. This means the animal has its own life story and its own dreams for the day. Speciesism critique. A speciesism critique is a fundamental goal of animal ethics to expose prejudice and bridge gaps between different kinds of life. Basically, we are questioning why we think humans are better than everyone else. Anthropocentric bias. Anthropocentric bias is a core part of a speciesism critique where we check ego and doubt dominance over the natural world. This means we stop thinking that the whole planet was made only for humans. Human superiority. By challenging human superiority, we stop trying to be best and realized we don't have to rule the world like a king. In other words, we are just one part of the animal family, not the masters of it. Egalitarian treatment. Egalitarian treatment is a practical goal of a speciesism critique used to treat fairly and ignore species when we see pain. Essentially, if a creature is hurting, it doesn't matter if it has fur, feathers, or skin. Interspecies justice. Under the umbrella of interspecies justice, we learn to share space and help all animals live a good life. To put it simply, we are making the world a fair place for every creature that lives on it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more English lessons.